Ethan sat alone in his small apartment, the glow of his laptop lighting up his tired face. Outside, the city buzzed with life, but inside, everything felt still, almost frozen. Another email, another rejection. He didn't need to read it. He already knew what it said. He leaned back in his chair and ran his hands through his hair. "Maybe this just isn't for me," he muttered. A year ago, Ethan had left a stable job to chase something bigger. He wanted to build his own path, create something meaningful, something that mattered. He believed in growth, in hard work, in the idea that persistence would eventually pay off. But things didn't go as planned. Projects failed, opportunities slipped away. Friends moved ahead, celebrating promotions and achievements, while he kept starting over again and again. The worst part wasn't failure. It was the silence after trying your best and getting nothing in return. That night, Ethan made a decision. "I'm done," he said quietly. He shut his laptop and walked out, not knowing where he was going. The cold evening air hit his face as he wandered through empty streets until he found himself at a quiet park. He sat on a bench, staring at the ground, lost in his thoughts. That's when he noticed an elderly man sitting nearby, carefully fixing a small, broken bicycle. The man's hands were slow but steady, focused, patient. Ethan watched for a while before finally asking, "Why are you putting so much effort into that? It's just an old bike." The man looked up and smiled gently. "It belongs to my granddaughter. She loves it." Ethan shrugged. "But what if it can't be fixed?" The man chuckled softly. "Then I'll learn how to fix it." Ethan let out a dry laugh. "You make it sound easy." "It's not," the man replied, "but quitting won't make it easier either." There was something calm, almost unshakable about him. Ethan hesitated, then spoke again. "Don't you get tired of failing?" The old man paused, then asked, "Tell me, when you first learned something difficult, did you get it right the first time?" Ethan shook his head. "Exactly," the man said. "Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it." The words hung in the air. The man adjusted the wheel, tightening it slowly. "You know," he continued, "most people give up not because they can't succeed, but because they're closer than they think and they don't realize it." Ethan felt something shift inside him. "What if I've already failed too many times?" he asked quietly. The man looked at him, eyes steady and kind. "Then you've already come further than most." Silence filled the space between them. Ethan looked around, the faint glow of streetlights, distant laughter, the world moving forward without waiting for anyone. And in that moment, he understood something simple, yet powerful. Nothing was stopping him, except his decision to quit. He stood up slowly. "Thank you," he said. The man nodded. "Just don't stop one step before it changes." Ethan walked back home, his mind clearer than it had been in months. He opened his laptop again. The rejection email was still there. This time he read it. Then he opened his work again. Not because he felt ready, not because he suddenly believed everything would work out, but because he chose not to give up. Today, days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. Some days he felt unstoppable. Most days he didn't, but he kept showing up. He improved, learned, adapted. He failed, but each time he understood a little more. And then one day, an email arrived. "Congratulations." Ethan stared at the screen, his heart racing. He smiled, not just because he had finally succeeded, but because he had become someone who didn't quit. Because in the end, success isn't about talent or luck. It's about staying when everything in you wants to leave. And somewhere under the quiet lights of that park, an old man fixed another broken bicycle, one piece at a time.